All right, Crush. So today we get to test our deadlift. Much like the back squat on Tuesday, we've been working for this for the last 5 weeks. Various different, I haven't tried to do, high volume, lots of prescribed percentage work. Just trying to work on deadlift stuff, right? I've tried to do some variations with the plates one day, the bands one day, the fat bars one day. Just different variations, trying to work different stuff, trying to work the deadlift in different ways. Again, on Tuesday I talked about Westside Barbell. They do a lot of this stuff also for their, they max every day. When they do leg day, they max somehow, some way. Whether that's a 10 rep max or a 1 rep max or a 5 rep max, or a max with bands, or a max with a sumo squat, or a max with a narrow squat, or a box squat, whatever it is, they max something. And in deadlift, they would do the same thing, whether it's with bands, whether it's off a platform or a deficit, or whether it's chains, or whether it's a 10 rep, or whether it's a sumo deadlift, or whether it's a Russian deadlift, Romanian deadlift, whatever the case is, they max every day. And that's kind of what we did throughout the 5 weeks. Is we had 5 different variations in which we max. We had a 5 rep max, we had a 3 rep max, we had a max with a fat bar with a double overhead grip, we had max with the bands, just ways to max out, but in different variations which work your muscles slightly differently, which is nice. So we'll see if that has paid off in your just traditional 1 rep max deadlift. How heavy can you lift for 1 rep today? After that, we'll put that away and we'll have ourselves a little cardio fest using that 1 rep max deadlift that you found today. Whatever you found today, not your lifetime max, whatever your heaviest lift is today, you're gonna use that in the workout. You're gonna have a buy-in of a 1,000-meter row, and there's gonna be 5 rounds of 2 deadlifts, heavy, at 85% of that max you just found. So it's gonna be really heavy. It's gonna be 10 additional reps at a pretty heavy weight. And then you do 100 toe taps to a plate. So you have a 25-pound plate, you just alternate tapping your feet, bang, 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 bang. It's kind of like, instead of jumping rope, it's kind of the same idea. Kind of get that heart rate up, and then you grab 2. So 5 rounds, 2 deadlifts, 100 toe taps. So it's gonna be kind of a longish little workout just because it's gonna be a really heavy weight to lift, and then it's a lot of reps. 1,000-meter rows would take most people between 4 to 5 minutes, and 100 toe taps, which you have to do 500 of them, could take a little bit, plus heavy weights. One thing that's different, I'll go way back to the warm-up. There's Kang squats. What's a Kang squat? A Kang squat is like mixing a good morning with a squat. It's kind of a good way to kind of warm up the backside and warm up your legs for the deadlifts. You'll have that bar in your back. You'll bend over. It's like a good morning. And then you'll squat down, stand back up to that good morning, and then stand up. So it's like you do a good morning, and then from that good morning position, you squat down, and then you stand back up to that good morning position and stand up. So it's combining the good mornings and the squat. That with the bent over rows is kind of ways to warm up stuff. If you're doing your deadlift right, you should have really tight shoulders. Your shoulders should be pulled back and nice and tight. You shouldn't be rounded forward like this. You should be nice and tight. Bent over rows is a great way to strengthen that. Again, going back to the Westside Barbell, auxiliary lifts, bent over rows would be great for deadlifts. Anyway, Thursday, heavy deadlift, and then some more heavy deadlifts in the workout. Have a good Thursday.